My name is Andy Foerstner. I am the Director of Edge, SASE, and Wi-Fi for AT&T. The role of edge compute and 5G in the future of business is going to be a rapidly evolving set of use cases that are customer-centric in nature, that are going to enable a lot of new capabilities that are going to take advantage of 5G slicing to be able to optimize the end user experience, with that 5G standalone core being able to enable unique low latency capabilities for a lot of our customers. And the edge compute aspect of that is going to enable local inferencing so that we can bring the artificial intelligence closer to the business or the enterprise. And small language models are going to be able to exist on that edge compute that will be able to move some of the large language models and the benefits that they provide local to the end users. So we have a platformization of the entire enterprise. So we will have unique, ubiquitous, high prioritized transport working with AI optimized capabilities to be able to enable multiple different use cases, many of which we're hopeful for over the course of the past 10 years, as edge compute was a technology that was really looking for a market. And now, after AI and local inferencing and small language models, we're going to have that use case that really justifies the edge compute needed to be able to compel the next generation of business opportunities. How does SD-WAN fit into the SASE architecture, and why is that important? Well, if we think about SD-WAN, that's obviously the optimization of the network connection that goes into the SASE framework. So the reason why that's important is because if you don't have optimized access over whatever transport you might be using, then you're not going to have a good experience with those security mechanisms that are part of the SASE secure cloud capabilities. So we need to look for technologies that overcome packet loss, latency, and jitter. There are multiple different ways that technologies do that, whether those are application-based, so prioritizing different applications in the way that they perform, whether those are packet-based, so that we're actually looking at the headers of every packet to determine how we should treat that appropriate packet, again, based on packet loss, latency, and jitter, or probe-based, we're measuring the health of a connection, and that would allow us to then implement one of many different remediation techniques to optimize that connectivity into the SSE portion of the SASE stack, which is really those cloud security elements. So without having optimized access into the SSE, you're still battling with customers or end users that aren't having the access to the application performance that they really need to, which helps drive a positive end user experience. So where is the market in regards to single vendor versus multi-vendor SASE? So right now, at the end of 2025, we still have the majority of customers that are multi-vendor. Now, this does differ a little bit based on market segment. So if you're looking at the enterprise segment, you've historically had a networking team that is different than a security team. They have both made decisions based on what technology and service is best for them. And they really want to ride out those investments, right? So until those teams start to come together and start making a common buying decision, I think that you will still probably have a tendency to lean more towards a multi-vendor or a best-of-breed strategy for SASE. Now, in the mid-market space, what we see is typically you have a single person or a really small group that makes both the security and the networking decisions. So those smaller, mid-sized organizations, small and mid-sized organizations tend to be a little bit more open to making one common buying decision for both of those sets of technologies, and they're more open to a single stack SASE versus that multi-vendor or best of breed. Another question I get is what comes after SASE? So if you take a look at the SASE framework that MEF has helped us define through 117 and 118, it's great to have standards and certifications associated with that, but security works best when it's in layers. And one of the things that we've been able to do at AT&T is, because we have a massive network, it processes over 800 petabytes of data on a daily basis, we have a unique way of seeing the threats that are rising in the broader network, which allows us to have that threat intelligence that we can include on AT&T transport. So we have the framework of SASE with optimized SD-WAN and cloud-based security, and in the middle we put AT&T connectivity that uses unique threat intelligence to add an additional layer of security. That is how we think things will evolve as carriers such as AT&T take the way in which we see the world and the threats that we see and protect ourselves against, that we kind of turn the business model inside out and use those same capabilities to be able to protect our customers and our partners as well.